BTS's Jungkook becomes trending topic after viral video of him with a girl. The world is in an uproar. The army cannot calm down. Social media is shaking up again. This time because of one name that never fails to make the world stop for a moment. BTS's Jungkook. In just a matter of hours, the name Golden Magne was back to dominate the global trending topic. Not because of his musical achievements, nor because of his appearance on the big stage, but because of a short video featuring him with a mysterious woman. The video spreads as fast as a fire in a dry field, setting the virtual universe ablaze with curiosity, speculation, and of course emotion. Initially, the video appeared without a clear context. Just look at Jungkook leisurely strolling in an area that looks like overseas, allegedly in a small cafe with warm lighting and an intimate atmosphere. In the video, which is less than 15 seconds long, a woman is seen walking beside him. There was no sign of them trying to cover up each other's existence. Jungkook looked relaxed, wearing a black hoodie and hat, while the woman appeared simple yet elegant. But what made the world stop for a moment was not only because of their togetherness, but because Jungkook's facial expression was so warm, as if he was sharing a private moment that is rarely seen by the public. The video was first uploaded by a TikTok user who claimed to have seen Jungkook at the venue live. In just a few minutes, the upload went through millions of impressions and thousands of comments. Is that Jungkook? Who's that girl? It became a sentence that flooded the comments column on various social media platforms. Twitter was immediately heated. The hashtags #Jungkook and #WhoIsShe occupy the top positions of global trending. Army as BTS fans are called is split into two large camps. Some try to remain rational and protect the privacy of their idols, saying that Jungkook, like any human being, has the right to have a private life and be friends with anyone. However, not a few are plagued by anxiety, curiosity, and even jealousy. If he's happy, we should be happy too. One fan wrote in a soothing tone. Another wrote, I just hope he doesn't get hurt. In one night, thousands of theories emerge, from those that sound plausible to those that are too wild to believe. Some fans began comparing the girl's haircut and outfit to those of people Jungkook had been seen with before. Some speculated that the woman was HYB's staff. Others suspected an old friend. But interestingly, not a few said that Jungkook's expression in the video was different, softer, more human, as if he was being an ordinary Jungkook, not a world superstar admired by millions of people. Just hours after the video went viral, HYBE, the agency that houses BTS, did not provide any comment. This silence actually makes the atmosphere even hotter. Netizens and Korean media began to write article after article, trying to dig up the truth. However, what appeared was only a fog of mystery. No official statement, no confirmation, just thousands of speculations spinning wild in cyberspace. Meanwhile, longtime BTS fans who have been following Jungkook's journey since his 2013 debut have responded differently. They reminisce about how Jungkook used to be an innocent 15-year-old teenager who struggled to leave his family in Busan to pursue his dreams in Seoul. They knew that, behind his impeccable charm on stage, there was a human side that was often forgotten. A young boy who grew up under the gaze of millions of eyes, who even to sit in a cafe had to be careful not to be mistaken for the world. Many fans felt that the public was often too demanding of Jungkook to remain a flawless ideal figure. They forget that behind the call Golden Magne, Jungkook is still a human being who can feel lonely, wants to love, and be loved. In several previous interviews, Jungkook himself has said that he often feels lonely despite being surrounded by many people. Sometimes I want to be someone I don't know, just walk around without having to worry about cameras around me, she said honestly. This viral video also made many people ponder. Is Jungkook really not allowed to live like an ordinary human being just because of his status as a global idol? On the other hand, the media began to explore the possibility that the woman in the video could have been just a friend or coworker. A Korean entertainment journalist even wrote a touching op-ed. If Jungkook is just walking with his girlfriend, is that a sin? Hasn't he lived long enough under pressure to always be perfect in front of the world? However, the world of entertainment has never been so simple. After the first video went viral, a second video appeared from a different angle, showing a moment where Jungkook appears to be laughing with the woman. This piece of video reignites an even bigger fire. Many gossip accounts began to spread the narrative that the two had a special relationship. Several international fanbase accounts immediately called for fans to stop spreading the video in order to maintain Jungkook's privacy. But the domino effect can't be stopped in less than 24 hours. The video became the topic of news in various major media in Korea, Japan, to America. Jungkook has been called the most talked about figure in the world today. Even the Western media write that this phenomenon is proof of how much influence Jungkook has had on global pop culture. On the other hand, many fans were grateful to see Jungkook smile sincerely, something rarely seen these days since his military career and immense popularity pressure. There is one interesting thing that comes out of all this excitement. Among the sea of comments, there was one comment that went viral for being so simple yet touching. If he can finally laugh it off, let him. The world is already too hard for someone like Jungkook. The comment received thousands of likes and reshares from ARMY fans around the world, as if it were a reminder that a fan's true love isn't just about owning it. It's about letting his idol be happy in his own way. Now, more than just gossip, Jungkook's video with the mysterious woman is a mirror of the life of a world star who continues to struggle to maintain his balance between career and humanity. The world may see him as a global icon, but behind the scenes, he remains a young man who just wants to enjoy the day without having to fear the camera spotlight. This furor may subside in a few days, but one thing is certain. Jungkook's every step, his every little smile, will always be the talk of the world. And beneath it all lies a great lesson. That even the brightest star deserves to have her own private life, even though the world keeps trying to turn on a greater light to peer into her. For ARMY, this moment became a small test to show the true meaning of the word love yourself that BTS has always voiced. To love, appreciate and understand that human beings, even the brightest ones on stage, still have the right to be happy, even if only in a 15-second video that makes the world stop breathing for a moment. But apparently the story does not stop there. As time went on, more and more other pieces of video emerged from different angles. Some featured Jungkook and the woman who appeared to be sitting in a corner of the cafe, chatting casually while laughing a little. There was also a moment when Jungkook lowered his head slightly, as if listening carefully to what the woman was saying. The atmosphere looked so natural, not made up. No celebrity, no professional cameras, just two humans enjoying time together. The calmness in the video is precisely the reason why the world is so excited. Because in the midst of his popularity and busyness as a global superstar,